Here's head coach Brad Laird, a tough matchup with Stephen F. Austin. And coach, it's awful tough to come back anytime, but when you start off down very quickly, sometimes it's even harder to come back.
Yeah, there was a lot of things as we went through the week prior to the kickoff that we got to do a lot better, coaches and players, and then the turnovers. First the big play that we gave up defensively, third, fourth play of the game. There's something that we talked about. We had to avoid that has hurt us the first 2 weeks, the big plays, and happened on the first drive. And then I think the next two possessions we had turnovers offensively, and they turned into points, short field. And then one time, we're inside the 10. And really, no matter who you play, you can't overcome that. And we've got a week. We got an open week, and there's some things that we've got to figure out, not just necessarily on the field, but also off the field.
Obviously, you're switching from when Tyler got hurt multiple different times, and then you also had Q come in, so you can kind of see what he was able to do a little bit. So kind of like building off of that.
Yeah, I thought came in and did some good things, but the thing that this football team in all three phases needs to concentrate on doing their job. I think too many people on that field may be focused on one position more so than their own, and that's everybody's got to look in the mirror, coaches included, and make sure that everybody's doing their job, and so we'll make sure those ones that are going to stay doing their job, that's going to be with us moving forward.
Defensively, you mentioned the big play early. For the most part, though, again, adjustments in that first half. For the most part, even backed up in tough situations, the defense did at times stand up and give you a chance to keep it kind of close.
Yeah, I mean, there was had some big plays. I think one takeaway defensively, but there's just like all three phases. I think you're going to see things that this football team did well, but some things that we got to clean up and get better at.
Penalties seem to be a little cleaner. That'd be one thing. So if you're taking one step forward, did cut down on those. And again, the big plays that did hit, it was again kind of adjustments from that defensive side, but offensively, like Mary Margaret said, you did have to make some adjustments on that side as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at the penalties, that was one thing that we talked about after the first 2 weeks, and that was something that this football team did a better job of, this game.
So what do you kind of take from this? But what did you kind of say to the team after? Because I know that there's not a lot you could say, but yeah.
Maybe not a lot we can say, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe we're saying too much instead of doing what we're supposed to do. And my message is, we do have an open week, and there's a lot of things that we got to get figured out. Not necessarily just on the field, and that's within that locker room. Finding out, guys that are going to be bought in, who's 100% all in, and we'll find out this week.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.